go on and on. Motherfuckers is getting shot all day long.
Welcome to Mini Ramp Mondays. Today it is 110 degrees outside, and I'll be answering your guys' questions from Instagram in between tricks. So every time I land a trick, I'll come here and sit down, answer your question, and probably become increasingly more exhausted and sweaty. But first, Monster Collection America says, "Hey Ninja, what's your favorite casino in Las Vegas?" I spend a lot of time downtown, which is not the same as the Strip. It's more for locals and beer's a lot cheaper. And I guess my favorite casino there would be Fremont Bar. Fremont Casino, not Fremont Bar. But the reason we go there is because of a place called Fremont Bar where there's $3 beers and the bartender's pretty cool and it's a good time all around. The Inner G says, 2, you think that you'll ever rebuild another mini ramp? Probably not, because look at this. There's nothing wrong with this one. It's just a mini ramp on hard mode. In fact, let's do some tricks. I think we're off to a good start because the first few tricks are always pretty easy. Let's get back into the questions. Presley Smith asks, future cake muscle plans? Question mark? I don't know. Fake Alex Hawley says, how do I feel about Street League? I think competitive skateboarding is good. I think popular skateboarding is good. I think the commercialization of skateboarding is good. And I say that because I think skateboarders deserve to get paid what a lot of these pro athletes are making. I know you guys like to think that skateboarding's some big underground thing and it has to stay underground and fuck ESPN and fuck Nike. But at the same time, what are you doing to help skateboarders get paid? Nothing. You're watching YouTube videos. Gange Bro asks, how long have you ridden green wheels? I have no idea. A lot of people ask me questions related to like time frames, and I didn't put on green wheels one day and I was like, well, December 23rd, 2011, I'm gonna skate green wheels from this point on, and I'm gonna have an anniversary, a green wheel anniversary barbecue every year. I don't know. All I know is I really like the color green, and I'm gonna keep riding green wheels as long as I can. Back to the tricks. The heat's starting to get to me, but luckily the sun's going down, so the temperature's gonna drop. This is not gonna be as hard as I thought, but this is one of those times when skateboarding's not so much fun, it's more of a job. Seawalks2 asks, where did you get the instructions you used to build your mini half pipe? I got them right here. I made them up. I know what difficult skateboarding is, and I know how to build a difficult ramp, and it came out exactly how I wanted. Nate Lynch 123, what is your best trick on a mini ramp? It always trips me out when people ask, what's your best trick? Because number one, I'm always learning, and number two, half the tricks I've done over the years, I just forget about. You know, it's kind of on to the next one. It's that sort of mentality for me. Blunt backside flip was a trick that I used to be really good at, and I think that's a tough trick. Back tail backside flip, pretty tough trick. Other than that, I really don't know. And it also depends on what kind of mini ramp, because if you blunt backside flip this compared to blunt backside flip another mini ramp at like a skate park, it's two totally different tricks. So I don't really know how to answer that. And as far as the what's your best trick questions, I think they're kind of retarded. Z Augustine says, do I ever plan on going to New York? I have no immediate plans to go to New York. Riley Peace says, what's the most embarrassing moment of my life? And again, like the best trick thing, I go from embarrassing moment to embarrassing moment all the time, and they just kind of all blur together. But I do have one specific one that I remember that happened at a bar down the street, but it's a long story and I'm trying to get through these questions, so maybe we'll save that for another day, maybe a setup video or something. It's a really funny story though. Rylan Reefy says, what is the craziest part of Vegas? And when I initially read that, I thought like, what's the craziest neighborhood? But I think he means like, what's the craziest characteristic or the craziest part about living in Vegas? I don't know exactly how to answer that, but I do know that there's a park across town where somebody got shot playing Pokemon Go, and then they shot back. So all of Vegas is a crazy place. 4 people died at Flat Bar Friday right down the street. It's a crazy place to live. Not only that, if you go downtown at like 2 in the morning It's not so much like a high crime area, but there's a lot of weirdos. And that's probably not only a crazy part of Vegas, but also a really entertaining part. Well, it looks like this tree is gonna block my sunlight, so we'll turn the brightness up and try to get a few more tricks. That was supposed to be a tail stall. By the way, guys, I'm wearing these retarded tweaker pants because it's laundry day. I always enjoy that move where I'm like, to try to not fall hard. Fuck. Sorry. That's what happens when you don't get one of these. I fell right to my back. Fuck. Why was that so hard today? I'm getting beat up. More questions. That last trick's fucking beating me up over there. I don't know why I can't skate fakie today. Oh, probably because it's the dumbest stance on earth. Next question. Hammy of Doom says, what are your favorite and least favorite beers? I get this question a lot, and it's a really simple answer. My favorite beer is whatever's on sale. Whenever I go to a new bar, the first thing I say is, what's on special? What's the cheapest beer? What's the cheapest draft? It really doesn't matter to me. A lot of people are like super like beer snobs, like I'm really into craft beer and I'm really into that and this and whatever. And for me, it's not so much about like, ooh, you have to taste the beer and swish it around and you have to get that real hoppy flavor. I don't drink the beer for the hoppy flavor. I drink it because it's beer and I'm hanging out with my friends and we're gonna get a little buzzed or whatever. It is fucking hot out. My camera may or may not explode. I'm gonna try to get one more trick for you guys. By the way, great job today, guys, on asking questions. We did not have that many retarded questions today, and I'm proud of you guys, so let's go. Oh my god, that took way fucking longer than I thought it would. Holy shit. That was like a half hour. Oh, I'm fucking miserable. Oh man. That trick should not be that hard. Tell you what, guys, you do that trick. Send it to me. I don't know if it's just me, if I just suck or I don't understand the movement, or what. But give it a shot. Until next time, guys, Kuna Matata, bitches.